The whole concept of integration, the whole program of economic blocks and putting ourselves together does not become a subjective matter to one or two, three leaders who maybe have challenges here and there. And therefore, it is important for us to have solid institutions as a region where we can have predictability, that it doesn't matter who is elected tomorrow. We have made a decision as East Africans that this is where we are going, and that journey can only be accelerated by leaders who come. And if there is a challenge here or there, we must have requisite mechanisms, institutional mechanisms, to help us resolve these issues. And let me tell you, my friend, as an East African myself, I know the aspirations of East Africans, the business people, the private sector. They are, as was said by the Vice President of Tanzania, they are way ahead of the political leaders. And therefore, it is an imperative on those of us who are political leaders to not only catch up with the private sector and business, but to take our rightful position as leaders and chart the way forward for this community, East African community, and for the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. I am persuaded that we have what it takes as East Africans, the leaders we have in East Africa. I have confidence that they have what it takes to resolve any disputes that may arise between sister states and ensure that the momentum we have gathered towards integration is not lost, is not slowed down, or is not reversed by challenges that keep on arising here and there.
Corruption is big there. It is actually one of the stumbling blocks to whatever.
I think sometimes we look for excuses. The real challenge we have is leadership. That is the real challenge. But sometimes, when leadership cannot think through, they look for excuses. They look for, oh, maybe it is this corruption, maybe it is because of this issue, maybe because of the other issue. Nothing stops us as leaders from this region and from our continent from prosecuting the agenda that is at the heart of the citizens of our community or at the heart of the citizens of our continent. And we must make it deliberate. And as I have said, we must have institutions that ensure that this not only happens, but happens in a sustainable and predictable way, so that individuals, personalities, don't derail the whole progress we have made. Let me give you I gave an example yesterday about Brexit. Britain is having a nightmare in their hands because they are trying to run away from integration. Look at the amount of heartache they've gone through. It has already consumed several leaders. I'm sure it's going to consume more leaders, because the train towards integration is not about politics. It is about solid economic issues. And those solid economic issues go beyond political governments. They go beyond political divides. It is an existential issue, in my opinion.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.